How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm actually not going to be working on any cars, but I wanted to give you some updates of what's going on with everything M2 motoring recently. But before we get to that, if you do me a huge favor, go ahead and hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to give away some merch, as you can see here. All you gotta do is subscribe to this channel and follow our social medias. Links are in the description below. So let's get into it. Almost forgot. Huge thank you to everybody that's been subscribing and watching the videos. I've been looking at the metrics. Everything's on a nice upward tick, so thank you so much. It gives me, myself, and Steve motivation to keep putting some more content together. We have more stuff coming ahead. So yesterday I wanted to work in the garage, actually work on some cars, do some DIYs for you guys out there. But got in the SOK, tried to start it, and the battery's dead. It's been on a trickle charge very slow trickle charge for about 10 hours, and it's at 75%. So yeah, I trickle charged part of the day yesterday, and then all since this morning. This is the afternoon. So yeah, I guess ownership of cars that you don't drive. This thing literally sits, as you've seen in the videos. So it's on a trickle charge. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to work on anything until maybe tonight or tomorrow. So I can get the cars out. The Mustang's been sitting and chilling. Nothing new going on with this. Nice and clean. I washed it the other day. Took some photos and stuff to use for social. So it's just chilling right now. Nothing going on here in Vegas. So really nothing exciting. TC, want to start working on it. Got some nuts, bolts, and some stuff that I got to do to this. But the problem is I got no room to work. The idea is to get these two cars out and then pull this center so I can open the doors and start diagnosing all the things wrong with the car. With the TC left from the previous episodes, I do want to do some basic maintenance on this. The car's been sitting for a very long time, and also figure out what's going on with the stereo system. Those are the main things I need to address and get sorted out. S2000, obviously, way in the back over there, is going to be sitting. I know that the garage looks like a complete mess, and it kind of is. Things are slowly disappearing, so great news on that. But yeah, that's what's going on with this. Everything back there minus the S2 is for sale, so have all sorts of parts. Check our eBay store, check our online store on the clearance or sale section or garage sale section. That a lot of the stuff's there. The SOK needs a lot of maintenance, TLC, fluid changes. I did the spark plugs, and the car's maybe has 1,000 miles since I did a spark plug, so you're good there. All the fluid changes, so coolant, oil, transmission, rear diff, all the fluids are really old, so want to get that all sorted so I can start driving this thing. I really miss driving this car. And then also fix the roof and the headliner. Those are the main objective goals. Oh, and also the new set of wheels that I have sitting in the back of the garage for it. Mustang, nothing else going on with it. It's pretty much the same as it's been, so we're good there. A couple upcoming videos I'm gonna actually be doing is all the maintenance on this. I might actually do this at Kaiju, a lot easier on the lift, and Brian's got way more tools than I do, and he has a couple specialty European tools, so it makes life easier. Might just do it over there. The XB's is due up for a lot of maintenance, so got to flush all the fluids, transmission, coolant, oil. Got some upcoming DIYs on that, and changing out the struts and finishing the audio. So those are my big objectives for that car. So really looking forward to getting that done and sharing with all of you. And you know, if you're not too mechanically inclined but want to learn more, these are some of the videos that give you an overview of how I kind of see it from my perspective. And I know I'm not super technical on everything, but it gives you the basic idea so that you kind of know what you're doing. And again, I'm doing this myself. I'm not a ASC mechanic or a dealership tech or any of that. You know, went through formal training. I'm just more or less self-taught, and just kind of went from there. For Garage Unique USA, we have more products and shipments coming in. Manufacturing has kind of caught up to speed. We're waiting for freight to come in right now. Thank you so much to everybody that has been ordering the parts, and thank you for your patience. The stuff should be here in the next week or so. So if you follow the channel and you follow us on socials and you've ordered from us, there's the update. We have a lot. Thank you again for ordering all the parts. Again, we have some stuff in stock, but more and more popular stuff out of stock. But we'll have a full replenish. Iconic Carbon. not any huge updates just as yet. They're doing the back end work on modeling and design. Can't share with you quite yet, but as soon as there's some updates I can share, I will. In the coming months, I'm trying to plan out more content than just working on here in the garage. I've seen some of you like some of the car meet stuff, some of the car culture stuff, and not like it, so it's going to be a mixed bag. If you have any ideas of what you want to see in the videos, definitely leave some comments down below on what kind of content you'd like to see, and I will do my best to try to provide content in that scope and see how people like it. My whole thing is sharing with you and sharing knowledge and enjoying this car culture and car what's the word for it, you know, just this whole car life with you guys, and you know, I really enjoy it. So thank you so much again for everything. So while the hood's up on the SLK, I just wanted to share with you, you know, the condition it's currently in. The engine bay is dirty, it's never been cleaned. This is the original dust and dirt that's been sitting forever. But one thing I did notice when I opened the hood to plug in the battery for the trickle charge is there is some, or a little bit of buildup in oil. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. Grease or oil right there. So I don't know if it's a valve cover gasket or what, but I'll know closer when I go to Brian's shop, get out a lift and look underneath to see what else it might be. But you can kind of see some of the dirt and grease all along the intake hose here and all along the hoses. So something needs to be addressed. I don't know what, but we'll take a look when we cross that bridge. The belt obviously needs to be replaced. Debating whether I need to buy the whole entire setup or just the belt. I mean, the car's only got 33,000 miles. It's like brand new still, so I'll investigate a little deeper into that. And you know, the car still has its issues with the roof, and then also one of the relays, the car, when you press the brakes, only brake lights on one side come up. So it is what it is. We gotta figure that out. But yeah, a couple of things I need to address on this car. It needs some, like I said, some serious TLC. But that pretty much concludes today's episode. Thanks again so much for watching. Again, I appreciate everybody watching the videos, liking, commenting, and subscribing. We're almost at 1,000. To 1,000, I'm gonna give away some merch. So thanks again so much for watching. See you on the next episode.